craziest Karens I can find on the internet.
I'm just gonna walk away right now before I rip you to shreds.
What's going on, guys? Now, like in all my videos, I am going to save the best clip at the end, so make sure to stay tuned all the way then to find that last clip. But in this first one, guys, it really isn't that crazy. Apparently, we have this old lady worried about a gas leak in her house. And when she thought what was going on, she called the police, trying to help her figure it out. And I think the people there, the police, or I don't know, the inspectors were trying to help her out with things, saying, hey, there's no gas leak, you're good. And she was screaming at them. She's like, there's definitely a gas leak. And she's like, no, I don't think there's a gas leak. It's definitely on your oven. And she was just bugging out. But she was old, so I'm not gonna go crazy on her. She's an old lady, so whatever. She's excused.
You're not getting any of your bills paid for my alarm system either.
I'm sorry.
That's all right. Check it again.
How many times do you want me to spray it?
As many as you feel like it.
How many times? Okay.
About 3 times.
1, 2.
You do it over here too, on this one.
Madam, I know what I'm doing.
I hope to God you never have to get a pregnant woman. Huh? You'll probably let her die, wouldn't you?
Now this next one, we got a really juicy Karen on this list. There's this biker, he has a dirt bike, and he's just trying to drive on this road until this Karen, I guess who lives around the property, decides to say, hey, your bike is too loud, can you put it on silent mode? The guy's like, there's no silent mode on my bike. And then what she decides to say next is utterly stupid. Like, I am very curious why she decided to say that. But thankfully, this guy, this dirt biker, just roasted her at the end with the meanest roast ever.
My give is I won't call the cops, and your give is like maybe you can put it on silent mode when you come up the road.
There's no silent mode. It's a dirt bike, lady, with legal lights and everything, so it's street legal. It has a title. It's registered in Vermont.
Right now.
It's because it's off, because you're in the way,
Okay.
blocking traffic, which is also illegal.
That would work for me. So when you come to the road, just turn it off and walk it up.
I'm not pushing up a hill, lady.
Why not?
Because not everything revolves around you.
Now on this next one, I really love it because it has to do with YouTubers. Apparently there's this guy going around a club and he's just interviewing these girls. I guess there's a bunch of Karens. And I guess he decided to ask him some questions. They didn't like the fact though that he was a YouTuber. And then they decided to roast him and say YouTubers are the laziest job in the world. And they're just targeting his entire life. And apparently since they're in like medical school, they're way smarter than him and they're gonna have like a better life than him. Until this guy decides to ask them some questions that makes them feel utterly stupid. Just please watch.
I'm just gonna walk away right now before I rip you to shreds.
Rip me to shreds.
Because I don't believe in YouTubers, because I believe that is literally the most lazy piece of thing you can do.
Because at the end of the day, we are more educated than you, and I'm sorry, but you can't attack us like that. It is completely rude and unnecessary. I'm sure all of you guys are really nice
Do you know when
people.
the Declaration of Independence was signed?
I can tell you one thing.
Just tell me the year. That's all you gotta tell me.
I have no idea.
So you're not really educated. This was all a lie.
Now this next one is super funny because this woman's name is actually Karen. Like we actually have a legit Karen on this list, which is really cool. It has to do with the stupid thing of wearing face masks. Apparently there's a lot of people who just don't understand that by now, but she's just one of them. During the beginning she didn't want to wear a face mask, and then she decided to record the manager kicking her out of the store and telling her, hey, you have to wear face masks. And the best part was, guys, when she finally got kicked out because the police were called. You guys have to see her face and her reaction when she was getting escorted out by the police. It was so funny.
Policy. They can ask you to leave.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Is it a law? What's the federal law that prevents me from wearing a face mask? Federal law.
Not federal. It's
Okay,
state
so
law.
you don't... Oh, I can't wait to see your ass. I can't wait to see your... Oh, I can't wait to see
You don't want to provide ID.
Oh, trust and believe, honey. Oh, no.
This next one, we got a Kevin on the list. Now, if you guys don't know, a Kevin is basically a male version of a Karen. There were these little kids skateboarding inside a garage, and I don't know if this guy really liked it. And this guy was going absolutely bananas on these kids, and these kids were apologizing multiple times, like, hey, sorry. And he decided to take their pole. Now, this pole was used to grind on when you're skateboarding. He decided to pick it up, take it, and almost beat them with it. Once again, these kids were apologizing multiple times, and they're trying to leave, but they want their pole, and this guy is not giving it back, and he's literally going insane. It's not even his garage, by the way. He doesn't even live there.
I didn't mean to, dude. Calm down.
You're not supposed to be down here.
Okay, sorry, sir. I'm sorry.
Go.
Okay, well,
Go.
Can you not touch me? It's not even mine.
Hey, I will. Oh, don't.
What the problem?
My problem is you being down here in a garage, a personal garage.
Sorry, sir. I did
My aunt lives in here.
Good. Go get your aunt and tell her that you're
Now this next one is probably the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life, period. Because this woman really thought she has her own bowling alley to herself. So basically this guy was bowling as well in the same bowling alley as her. Now they're different lanes completely. This guy has his own lane, this girl has her own. And she didn't like the fact that he was bowling in the same bowling alley. Like, I don't know how to say this. She literally said he was distracting her as he was bowling. Like, I don't know how that makes any sense. There's other people at this bowling alley. It's not just for you. But like I said, guys, Karens, you can't argue with them. They think they're always right no matter what.
Wait your turn when you're bowling next to my family?
How do I have to wait a turn? We're on different lanes.
That's the problem. You see, you're not supposed to go when other people are going because I can be a professional and you could be screwing me up.
I can see your score. You're definitely not a professional. You finished the game with 40 points.
Well, I took some pictures of you and your family.
That's
and
kind of weird.
Because you don't know bowling etiquette.
Go ahead and show them.
You
I
don't
don't
know
care.
bowling etiquette.
I don't
You
care.
don't know bowling etiquette.
Okay.
Man, right there recording me. He's recording me.
Yeah, I am.
Physically, he called me a slur.
Yeah, you're. Don't you dare follow me to my car.
But that does do it for this video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next one. Take care. Peace.